really do make everything better. Good morning, peeps. Jess here, and today we are taking on the stuff you do when it's horrible outside and you've got cabin fever because you've been stuck inside for 5 days. When we originally planned this video, it had been the horrible wildfires going on in the Seattle area, and the smoke was just nonsense, and neither of us had been outside for like 2 weeks. And while it's been nice the last few days, we're going into the beginning of the fall rainy season, and so now we're back to not being able to go outside. So hopefully these will inspire you even on the days where you're like, I don't want to do anything. Pink Jess, I'll link to her video, is doing some more productive stuff. Me though, I am all here for the fun. So let's dive in, shall we? First, this is gonna sound so surprising coming from especially me, but Maria Seal's 52 List for Happiness book. I got this on one of my digital detoxes, and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm just gonna open it up and ignore it and return it. And then I kept filling it in. Now, what this is supposed to be is a weekly journal where you put down ideas. I'll open up so you can hear some of them. List the ways that you think someone you love would describe you. List your values and beliefs. List the best choices you've made in your life so far. It's really made me think a lot about where I was and where I was going. So I don't do it in the weekly once a week version. Instead, I kind of batch through 2 to 3 ideas at once. But it's a really nice sort of get you started and get you in a self-care mindset kind of book. Next, read the library. Doesn't have to be your own. Local is fine too. So I've been doing a few things recently where, one, I've been checking out a lot of books from local library and getting caught up on all my reading, but also I've been really getting into raiding my own library. I don't have a lot of books at home, but I have a lot of books that my spouse has collected and I haven't read, or that I got for grad school and then couldn't really sink my teeth into because you had time for like one passage. And while a lot of those books did turn out to be kind of there are a lot of keepers. Like, I'm really excited about this right now, actually. This is Hartman and Kester's Plant Propagation. That's part of why my nickname on this channel is Plant Jess. If you're interested in plants, this covers all the ways to make baby plants. You can have a whole forest army in your backyard, or in your kitchen for that matter. If you just read this book, it's amazing. This does not mean I'm just reading like really dense theses on plants. I just picked up Libba Bray's The Diviners, and I've been reading through like the Percy Jackson series. It's all over the place. Whatever sounds fun in that moment is worth reading. Next, play with glitter pens. I feel like as adults, we are not socially encouraged to be silly and just draw on paper, and it's a really soothing exercise regardless of your skill level. It doesn't have to be amazing, and it doesn't have to even involve glitter pens if you're not into glitter pens. Metallic pens are fine too. Neon pens are great. Even if you just got black pens, you know, whatever floats your drawing boat here. What matters here is that you draw. And I know it's really hard to get yourself started, so what I like doing is drawing something not super great, maybe just a leaf in the middle of the page, and then I fill the page, because it's a lot easier to get to filling the page once you have that little doodle somewhere in the middle, so you know you have to work around it. Next, try new things. Now, this is one that might involve some prep, but I honestly have gotten into the habit of just ordering something quickly on Amazon or making a plan of it, where there's always some craft you know you wanted to try again or you've never tried before, and it's worth giving it a shot or having like a chest of ideas to try out when you're stuck inside all day. So the last few indoor days, I've reacquainted myself with perler beads, which was really fun, and I tried out pom-pom calligraphy, which was actually really fun. I found that I was more picky about pom-poms than I ever thought possible, but it's really neat to see something come together so quickly. So those are some ideas to get you started, and whatever floats your boat here, really, just play. That's the whole point here. No one's judging you. You're inside. You're good. Last but not least, games. Seriously, when was the last time you just chilled out and played a puzzle you liked, or a video game you wanted to play? Basically the entire time we were stuck inside, we replayed FF9. no shame there, we're currently playing FF7. I mean, it's like having a retro moment in the house right now. All the Final Fantasy games. But not just that, like found the old Space Pinball when I was a kid. I've been looking up board games to play that are solo or two-person games so we have something to play around. We've been pondering about doing like online D&D. There are options here. So whatever makes sense for your spoons and what you miss and what you feel like you haven't done. The real theme of this entire video is be a kid and let yourself just enjoy stuff. So try some. You might be surprised. Those are some of my ideas for having things to do indoors. Some do involve some prep, some don't. In general, for all of these, I like on sunny days making some plans because especially right now as we're hitting fall and the Seattle rainy season, there's a good 50-50 chance that I'm indoors the next day. So on sunny days, I plan, and on rainy days, ready to go. So I'd love to hear from you now in those comments below. What do you do on indoor, rainy, wet, snowy days? Do you read? Do you make all the hot cocoa? I want to hear all about it. And with that, I'll catch you lovely peeps next time. Laters!